Hey folks, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas here on the set of Sportsbook Radio, and we're geared up for an exciting Thursday, and there are a lot of opportunities on the wagering board for you. Our friends at oddsworthbetting.com have the featured pick of the day for you. It is available right below this video, and I'm all jacked up. Stanley Cup playoffs have been great. I've got you with picks for the NHL. Go to the odds page right here and hit the VIP picks link, and there are some really good games coming up on Thursday night. Let's start in the NBA. Cleveland at Boston. Change of venue now in the first round. Cleveland up 2-0. 4.5-point favorites on the road here. The total on the game is 204. Chicago goes to Milwaukee. Held serve at home. Up 2-0. 2.5-point favorites. Lower total. 188 was the opener. Down to 187. In that spot. Then you got Golden State at New Orleans. Golden State, 5-point favorite here on the road. The total in the game is 203. The Davis kid's terrific. But Golden State, very methodical. And what we think of them in this high-flying offense with Curry and Thompson. And I'm telling you, their defense is so good. Boy, they're playing great basketball. So that is the focus of attention for us on a Thursday night in the NBA. Now, the NHL, it will indeed be a busy Thursday. We've got Tampa Bay at Detroit. How about Detroit? Minus a dime here. It's basically a pick-em game. The total on the game is 5 over 35. Detroit has a 2-1 lead in this series. They were badly outplayed in both games in Tampa and stole one. Came home. Tampa Bay was a $1.20 favorite, and the Red Wings beat them easily. All of a sudden, Tampa's starting to squeeze the stick a little tight here. Islanders in Washington. Wow, we got a series now. It's a best of three. Caps get the OT winner. They're $1.35 at home, hosting the Islanders. 5 over 35 is the total. Then, what a game. Chicago, Nashville. We did a function over at the Suncoast, and we had Bill Foley, the gentleman, trying to bring the NHL to Las Vegas. Hockey fans came out, wanted to meet him, and the thought process that hockey's going to come to Las Vegas. Everybody stuck around watching the hockey over there. Watch Chicago, Nashville. That game was unbelievable. Triple overtime. Chicago gets the W there. Seabrook with the shot through a screen set by Bickle. But Pekka Rinne really started to look like the world-class goalie we know he can be, and it was going to take a deflection or a screen to beat him in that game. So this is a pretty interesting game. Nashville minus 15 cents. The total there is 5 over 35. And then Calgary at Vancouver. Vancouver, wow, inflated number here, $1.50. I'm sorry, I think Calgary's the better hockey team. They've been playing great. And it's a different Calgary team because they got the third overall choice in the NHL draft last year, Sam Bennett from juniors. All of a sudden, to kick him up at the end of the year, now he's making a lot of noise here in the playoffs, and this Calgary team does not quit. They are fun to watch. And that is a passionate series. No love lost between these two teams. Total on the game is 5 over $1.30. Now, Major League Baseball, we get to Thursday. You know, it's travel day. We do get early games. In the morning, Miami's at Philadelphia, Atlanta at the Mets, Tehran versus Cologne, Mets $1.40, 7.5 under 20. Cincinnati with Bailey on the hill, $1.25 favorite at Milwaukee. Loge gets the nod there, 8.5 under 15. Go to the American League, Yankees, Detroit, wrapping things up there with Sanchez versus Tanaka. That's a 105 Eastern first pitch, $1.30 on the Tigers, 8 shaded to the under. Baltimore, Toronto. Baltimore, man, this is a fun team to watch. They can rake at the plate, no doubt about it. Tillman versus Hutchinson. The Blue Jays, $1.25 here. Total is up there at 9. And the get-out game in the American League, this will be an 8:10 Eastern first pitch. Kansas City at the White Sox. And it's a good one. Sale versus Ventura. And the White Sox are a $1.40 favorite there. In golf, we get the Zurich Open going. Down in New Orleans, Dustin Johnson is the 8-1 favorite for that event, but this is an event that has historically produced first-time winners. That will be a low-scoring event. Golf matchups will be available all throughout the course of the week, and then next week the World Match Play event comes up, and once you get to see these players and then roll them back in subsequent matches, real big wagering opportunities. But it's a new format. It's not a one and done. It's going to be a little round robin format, so we'll have to do a little adjusting here. But we'll get more opportunities to get to play guys who maybe lose a match, but they're not just done. So I think that's a big opportunity for us coming up next week, and we look forward to that. In Las Vegas, Brian Blessing, oddsworthbetting.com. They have the feature pick of the day for you. It's right below this video, and I've got you covered on hockey. Go to the odds page, hit the VIP picks button. We'll get you covered on Thursday night in the National Hockey League. Best of luck on a Thursday. Brian Blessing in Vegas, back with you again right here on Friday.